So is that official then? Do the Toronto Maple Leafs now officially move ahead of the Tampa Bay Lightning for second in the Atlantic? That's what I heard. We jump ahead by a point, don't we? So to any of the people freaking out, you know what I mean? This whole time, always worried, always freaking out about everything. Okay? Second in the Atlantic. And the East is the most brutal conference right now. Honestly, I think the Metropolitan, I don't know, how do you say it? The Metro Division, okay, that's the toughest division in the NHL right now. You look at what it takes to get one of those top 3 spots in the Metro, and I'm telling you, you can see, it's a lot of points, man. There's a lot of, they are beating up on everybody league-wide, these teams. You throw in the top 2 or 3 Atlantic teams, and the East is a dominant force right now. The only difference is, out in the West, the teams that are good are really good compared to the rest of them. So there's not as much parity going on over there, man. But over here, there's just like it's a dog-eat-dog world out there for these teams, man. You think about it, like the Leafs are putting up, I think, historic points as a franchise right now in some way. I don't know what the numbers are, but they're like setting a record this season, or at least on pace to, I don't know, for points. And they still might catch a wild card spot. That's insanity. That's insanity, right? Tampa's probably playing another one of their record seasons. It's going to look awesome for them. Back-to-back runs with the Cup, and now they're putting up a season like this, and they can't even slip up for a game because Toronto snatches their spot. Guys, the Atlantic, the Metro, the whole East is just wild right now. It's wild. So to all those Leafs fans out there, the Leafs fans that want to panic and call for people's jobs all the time and everything and try and get people traded, hey, this one's for you, okay? Buck up. Because I know when a lot of people come at me with my freakouts, they think I'm freaking out on the Leafs, and I'm not. I'm freaking out on all the people that don't think I know what I'm talking about, and I do. And tonight is a case of that. Because you said as well, too, right in the chat there, you said that the Leafs played almost perfect defense, and I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Darn near flawless defense. No complaints overall as a team. But guys, if they polished up what I say they need to polish up, that second goal doesn't happen. Now, again, I'm not complaining about it. I'm telling you, the audience, the naysayers that think the trubeleafer is some idiot down in the basement doesn't understand hockey. This could have been a 2-1 game early on and stayed that way for a long time. Right? You know what I mean? Now, they did the same thing with Shalgren in net, right? In a game where it was 4-something seconds left, and everyone yelled at me saying that, like, oh, see, like, they didn't care. It doesn't matter. They're not going to do that when there's more time on the clock. Yes, they did it again. They did it again. They puck watched. They looked down. They didn't tie up sticks, okay? And look what happens, right? Now that what's easier to fix? You know what I mean? Right, Canadian? Right, Canadian? What am I saying? What am I saying? How much easier is it to fix that? Tie up some sticks, as opposed to asking them to fix the first goal against, which was it Lyubushkin? Somebody slides out to block the shot, which was the perfect defensive thing to do. He gets a piece of it, which is the perfect thing to have happen, but it gets redirected, you know what I mean, right between your own goalie's legs, or whatever it was. You know, Mrazek's covering the shot like he needs to. Everybody did everything perfect. A weird bounce happened, and it goes in. As a coaching staff, as a GM, whatever, is it easier to ask them to fix the first goal or the second one, where all they got to do is tie up some sticks and that guy doesn't score? You see what I'm saying? That could be the difference in a game this tight. It was a very tight game. Credit to New Jersey Devils, making it a tight game the whole time, right? But that's what I'm saying. They got a bit of puck luck on one, and then they the Leafs got puck watching on the second. So that's what made it a tie game for so long. But you gotta love those Leafs goals. You know what I'm saying? And if you can do that every game, then who really cares if you can cover the front of your net? You got 2 guys scoring tonight that are totally not the goal scorers on the team, right? I mean, they get some, no discredit or anything like that, but, you know, Mikheyev streaking in. He pots one. Nice little far side dangle, you know, just perfectly timed. You got this. It's a rhythm thing, man. Like, you got to judge your space. You got to judge the speed at which you're traveling. You got to judge the goalie's speed. It's kind of like doing a little dance, man. It's fun when you can pull it off, like even at a slow level, right? You just give it a little shimmy shake, a little dance-a-roo. You know what I mean? The puck goes popping over here, and then you pop it in. You know, it was nice. It was nice. So you got Mikheyev getting that one, and then you got Engvall on another 2-on-1, both shorthanded, by the way, right? On another 2-on-1, the defense is totally reading pass. You know how much I hate it when they do this, right? They try and slide across, try and cut off that pass. You know how much I hate it, and this is why. Because all it takes is a guy with a bit of brains to just pause the way Engvall did, right? You just pause. Let the guy slide right out of your way, man. And now you get a wide open shot on the net, and he took advantage of it. So, you know, you gotta love goals like that. They're awesome. And if I'm watching that every game, and the Leafs are coming away with wins, who cares? I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them. I'm not freaking out. I'm enjoying this season, and this is awesome. This was a great game to watch. I am not complaining about it one bit. You got Giordano playing his first game. Loved it. And quickly, yeah, you're talking about the jerseys as well. Here's what I say about the jerseys. Up close, they are gorgeous, right? Like up close, as a shirt, as like some fan merch. You know what I mean? If that was a shirt being sold, you know, or even just like it is a jersey, but like the Leafs never wore it, I would buy that as some sort of collector's edition, you know? Maybe make the Leafs sign each one. Make a Leaf sign one of them, you know what I mean? And then you sell them for a bit more. I would buy that in a heartbeat, go right up on the wall. I think up close, it looks gorgeous. But on camera, man, it just looks like a black team, you know, facing off against somebody. You know, no other colors really pop. It just looks like a black uniform. Which, you know... I'm not saying it's awful. It's not. There's been way worse. Way worse. Even from the Leafs themselves. I thought the way that they did the trim for the lettering this time around, compared to the reverse retro, they made it nice and thick and bold. So even though it's a hollowed out number, right? It's a black number that's traced with a white outline on a black jersey. Yo, those numbers popped. You could see them on camera. Like they really did. They worked. So at least I could tell as a fan who had the puck and who didn't and stuff. Like I was down for it. But in terms of it being like a Leafs jersey, I don't know, man. It just, you couldn't see this thing. You can't see it. You can't see it. And when you can't see it, it doesn't look like Toronto to me. So that's all I asked for coming up with the jersey. And I think maybe I'll put up a video. I did a little recording of something, so I'll put one up about a jersey I made, both home and away, that could have worked. Again, it's wild. It's out there. I wouldn't actually want to see them in this, but I still think it works as a jersey, though. If I can ignore that it's Toronto, just like tonight, if I can ignore that it's Toronto, it's a sweet-looking jersey. You know, there's some nice details on it and stuff. I gotta ask, though, why wasn't Bieber wearing one in the game? Like, he took all his photos beforehand with, you know, Doug Gilmour and Daryl Sittler and stuff like that, wearing it. And then they keep showing him in the game, and he's got, like, a blue jumpsuit on, man. He ain't even wearing the thing. What happened? Why isn't Bieber on camera wearing his own jerseys? Like, what? You know? And as far as the Flipside thing, too, I like that concept. It's good. They claimed it was the first ever one, though, and I'm like, that's not true. They got practice jerseys that you can buy right now that are reversible. You know what I mean? If you just need to have two colors, like for pickup and stuff like that, they've been doing that for years, right? But first pro jersey, I'll give them for sure. First hockey jersey to have it flip around, I like it. But like, I mean, let's not be, you know, lying to ourselves, though. They ripped off the eyes in that maple leaf. It looks like the Mario star, man. Right? Like, I like it. It's kind of cool. Right? It's kind of cool. Oh, he gave it to a fan. We gotta have another, man. I mean, first of all, that's a nice gesture. Let's not overlook that fact, okay, Canadian Crack? Thank you for bringing that up. So good for him. Good for him for giving it to a fan. I like that. But then throw in another, man. Do it all night. You're promoting those things. I would have had like a box. I would have had like a box. I would have been handing them out to people. I would have been signing them. I would have been promoting the crap out of them, you know? Because it's a cool collaboration thing to do. Like, I like that Bieber got involved with Timbits this season. Like, it's nuts, man. Like, let the kids have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what this new generation should be about. That's why I like these next-gen games. Weird, though, that the next-gen game wasn't in the afternoon. I thought that was the whole point of it, so that kids could watch. So, unfortunately, my kids missed it. Thanks a lot, starting at 7 o'clock, but whatever. Whatever. I like the fact that, you know, it's about the fun. It's about having collaboration. It's about people getting involved that are from the city, from the area, even. I know he's from Stratford, but it's a Southern Ontario thing. Most of us are Leafs fans, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, Good for him. I'm jealous as absolute heck. I'm jealous as absolute heck that he got to do jerseys, that he got to meet all these people, that he goes to the games whenever he wants. Like, trust me, I'm super jealous. I'm super jealous. But if I'm being honest, I just felt like it didn't quite work on the ice. But I liked where they were going with it, man. Trying to bring in the black like that. I love it, man. I think we should steal Tampa's colors. You know, they stole ours, right? Tampa stole this. So I say temporarily, you know what? Maybe we steal Tampa's old colors, man. Throw the black in there for the regular jerseys next season. Be daring. Change it up. Why not? Let's mix it up. Add a black version. Just make like the white leaf. Don't use the blue one. Use the white one. They could have had the same exact jerseys and they would have been that much sicker if they just used this one. Just use this one. This is the home one anyways. Why does all the coverage and everything, so in the merchandise, so many of them, they still use the blue one for so much stuff? Like, this is the one we're supposed to promote, man. This is it. This is the color right here. Right? But it is cool. I like the fact that we have like a home logo and an away logo. I don't know many teams that have that, the difference in color like that. I do think that's pretty awesome of us, you know? It's just one of those things. It's one of those things. It's like, I'm sure there's a couple other teams that have it, but it's not common, man, to have an away logo and a home logo. Like, that's nuts. But when you do one color like that, what are you gonna do? Put this on a white shirt as well too? No, it's not gonna happen. That's stupid, right? The white on white gets in the way. It's no good. White is only good with color, and color is only good with white. You see? It's harmonious. It's contrast. Visually, to the eye, things pop. What am I even talking about now? How did you get me on jerseys? I need to get to the comments now, guys. I've been rambling a little too much, though. I want to quickly remind everybody to thank you. I want to thank you for all the follows and everything like that. People like Gabriel Legends and Canadian Crack 69 and Kevo and AKZ and Thievis and all these other people that come out all the time, and Leslie and everybody else. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You know what I mean? And if you're new, just joining in, hey, you're in the right spot. We like to have fun. You see, our Leafs talk isn't all serious. It's not all doom and gloom. We're allowed to have fun. My cat tries to get involved sometimes from beyond the door. What can I say? It's live. It's fun. It's after each game. Check it out. Subscribe on YouTube. All of it, man. Instagram. Boom! Come find me, all right? Now let's get into this. Let's have some conversations quickly before I gotta go, all right?